All right, so today we're going to compare two walnut banjos. We'll compare a Davis Butch Robins banjo, and we're also going to compare a pre-war TB-2 one-piece flange. So let's hear both of them first, and then we'll get into some more detail. So here we go. That was the Butch Robins Davis banjo, and now we will play the TB-2 one-piece flange, and here we go. Okay, so if you just want to hear the different banjos, we've accomplished that. And if you just want some more opinions and various banjo information, we can deal with that. And of course, we just took the tag off that. Of course, the tags are so we know what we're playing. All right, so what I'm going to do is show you, we're going to take the banjos apart, and then at the end, I will compare them again, all right? So essentially this is a TB, which means tenor banjo 2, and is a one-piece flange, okay? So the one-piece flange 2s were made with walnut, and the 2s that were made, two-piece flange 2, I don't even know what that was made of. It was probably maple. So anyway, on this particular banjo, you can see, I'll just show you so we have a walnut resonator, and you can see here's so this is either a 29 or a 30. I didn't look up the serial number, and this has a lot of nice burl in it. Okay, so that's that. And then the inside, of course, has the Gibson seal. There's also a serial number inside. And the important part about this is, since in 1929, half of the banjos were two-piece flange, which had a 3/4 inch rim, and half were one-piece flange, which had a 5/8 inch rim, okay? The smaller rim does something. Earl Scruggs liked it, and that's the preferred bluegrass banjo is this. And they do cost more because of that. All right, so on this particular banjo, all the pieces are original tailpiece, one-piece armrest, and this is either a Huber or a neat neck on this particular banjo. And the the tune ring is a, oh, it's a really good tone ring. I didn't take it apart to see what it was, but it's either a Blaylock, it could be a Huber, but it's a great tone ring. Okay, so that's that banjo. So I'm going to go ahead and put one screw in this banjo, which will hold the resonator on. Let's see how good I'm at doing this. I'll tell you what, when you buy a new banjo, particularly one that's imported, sometimes it takes a long time because these things don't line up. But on the pre-wars, it's just a pleasure to do this. Okay, so that'll hold it. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to play the banjos again and compare them.
Hey, why don't you take the Davis apart so they can see?
Oh, the Davis, okay. So the Davis has a, is also made of walnut, same wood. Now you'll notice there's two concentric rings because this is a Butch Robins copy. So this is an exact copy of Butch's banjo, which was probably made in 1929 as a one-piece flange, because shortly after this, the fours had the colored marquetry, okay? So this type resonator was on the two-piece flange, fours, and also was on the one-piece flange fours. And I won't get into that. We're just going to talk about one-piece flange here. So here we go. So we're going to take this resonator off. And bingo. So basically all the resonators are pretty much the same, you know. So that's the resonator. And then Davis, of course, has this seal that looks something like a Gibson Master Tone pre-war label. And this is a 5/8 inch shell, similar to the original ones made in the pre-wars. Now this banjo's walnut, as we said, and it has a speed neck. Now what that means, and I don't know if you can even see this, but if you look at the joint, you'll see it's finished up to here, and then somebody has taken all the finish off from here to here, and that just makes this neck, it's called a speed neck, and your hand just glides on this. And if you've ever played an old instrument, you know, even if you're an electric guitar player and had an old maple Fender, or you find an old Gibson banjo, a pre-war that's just been played and the finish is worn off, that instrument is a dream to play. So this is a way to accelerate that process by about 50 years. The other thing that's interesting about this banjo is it's chrome plated. So most people I talk to, including myself, don't really know much about walnut because most banjos are maple or they're mahogany. And in fact, in some cases, because the only people to ever really play a walnut banjo, it was Snuffy Jenkins, and of course he wasn't a bluegrass guy, and then you have Butch Robins. So not much is known about walnut banjos, so they kind of got a bad rap. But what is totally mind-boggling is when you take a walnut banjo into a jam session and it's set up properly, it generally just dominates. It kills everything. It's just really powerful. You can hear every note. And so walnut's actually my favorite wood. And the pre-war fours, walnut banjos, are pretty rare. So anyway, I'm going to screw this thing back on, and we're going to do one last comparison where I'm going to play something down the neck, and then I'm going to play something up the neck on each banjo, and we'll switch them. And I'm going to put the resonator on and then secure it in such a way that the resonator does not fall off. You know, you don't want the resonator to fall off. That would certainly ruin the whole demonstration. It'd be kind of like if you had some trapeze artists and one of them fell. That certainly wouldn't help the show at all. So anyway. All right, so now we're going to start with the Butch Robins, the Davis banjo, and we're going to play something down the neck. And here we go. Okay, now we go to the 4. I'm sorry, to the 2, which is also made of walnut, and I'll play the same thing. Stay with the 2. This is the pre-war 2, probably 1929 or 30. Well, it's one of those two. And let's go up the neck. So that was up the neck, and now we'll go up the neck on the Davis Butch Robins. All righty. So that is that, and you can go to banjowarehouse.com and get contact information, see pictures, descriptions of all these, and give us a call if you want to stop by. We've got over 100 banjos in stock, and once again, give us a call. We can see you 7 days a week, but you need to call us first because we might be at home. All right, we'll see you guys later, and have a great day.